Hello, my name is Sarah. I came to the UK with my child to join my husband on a refugee family reunion visa. One of the big questions I had when I arrived was, what do I need to know about having my child in the UK? I wanted to get my child into school and find out how the education system works. I discovered that under UK law, both boys and girls must go to school. As a parent, I'm responsible for making sure my child goes to school. If I do not, I could face legal action or a fine. Education for 4 to 11-year-olds is called primary school, and for 12 to 16-year-olds is called secondary school. Both are free. Parents need to register their child at a school from when they are 4 to 5 years old. Even if your housing situation is unclear, it is very important you do this. Registering can take weeks, and your children may not be offered a place at the school you prefer or at the one nearest to you. Saying it is too far is not a good reason for children to miss school. Schools may offer help if children have to travel a distance. There may be extra support with schooling for families who get universal credits like free school transport, school uniform grants, and free school meals. The age that children can leave education depends on where you live, but secondary school ends after 16 years old. They may be able to continue their education in some form from 16 to 18 years old. This could be training in a job, an apprenticeship, or further education elsewhere. My child benefit payments will stop if they leave education, and they won't usually be able to claim universal credit. To prepare for primary school, younger children can attend at least 1 year of nursery where they learn through play. If you have a child under 5 years old, the local authority, Family Information Service, can help you find a nursery place for them. There is also support for children who need extra help with special needs or English language. I kept hearing the phrase special needs, which was confusing to me at first. I discovered that in the context of school, it means any particular educational requirements because of learning difficulties, physical disability, or emotional and behavioral difficulties. If a child has special needs or English language needs, parents can speak to their local authority and school to make sure they get the support they need. The process to get this help can take years. I needed to find out what being a parent was like in the UK and what role the state may have in family life, as I knew it would be different to life back home. In the UK, as a parent, I am legally responsible for the protection, care, development, and well-being of my child. It is my job to keep them safe from harm and danger. It is an offense to leave children on their own if it puts them at risk. Babies, toddlers, and young children should never be left alone. Generally, children under 16 should not be asked to look after younger children, perhaps their brothers or sisters. Children who are 16 or older should not look after children for long periods or overnight. Attitudes to physically disciplining children are changing quickly in the UK. It is illegal to smack or hit children in Scotland and Wales, either with your hand or an object. In other parts of the UK, it is illegal to smack or hit a child if you cause an injury or leave a mark on them. I read a useful leaflet from the NSPCC about positive parenting, which gave techniques to change children's behavior rather than smacking. Child abuse is when a child is intentionally harmed by an adult or another child. It can be over a period of time, but can also be a one-off action. It can be physical, sexual, or emotional, and it can happen in person or online. It can also be a lack of love, care, and attention, or failing to meet a child's basic needs for food, shelter, warmth, and cleanliness, etc. This is called neglect. The government and its agencies have a legal duty to ask lots of questions about family life and to intervene if they think a child has been abused or might be at risk of being abused or have questions or concerns about a child. Schools, doctors, other professionals and organizations like the British Red Cross have a legal duty to report any welfare concerns they have about someone's children. This is called safeguarding. Safeguarding includes asking questions if a child is injured, has bruises or burns, is unfed, unwashed, if their clothes are torn, or if they are not attending school. They are checking whether that child is being abused or neglected. Child social services can legally intervene if they feel there is real concern about the safety of a child. In severe cases, social services can ask courts to allow them to take a child away from their family to a foster home to make sure they are safe from harm. Their decisions always put the child first. If I am worried about my child or another child, I can contact the NSPCC or Child Line. Child social services work to try and help families and never set out wanting to remove children. This only happens in extreme cases. They try to find ways to support families to stay together in a way that keeps the children safe and free from abuse. They are most often involved in giving practical advice and support to your parents or families who may be struggling financially or emotionally, or who are finding it hard to manage their children's behavior. This support is called different things and may vary from place to place, but their priority is to try and help families. You can find out what is available in your local area by speaking to your local authority. I hope this advice is helpful to you.